who apparently on mute, so not terribly helpful to say that out loud. Alright, let's build a deck. And maybe clean up some of the existing decks. Hey, Hopper. Got a lot of old decks here. Hey, Top Foe. Hey, Devin. Right. Today. Bill. Hey, Skiv. How are y'all doing today? Alright, folks, the deck is Exodia Paladin. The goal of the deck is to get to Nozdormu the Timeless, which ramps us all the way to 10 mana so that we can play Uther of the Ebon Blade, plus, using Auctionmaster Beardo and a handful of zero-cost spells, we can assemble all 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Alright, I think City Tax is a pretty good inclusion in this deck. We'll see. I might want to work in like a Bloodmage Thalnos now that I think about it, just to get some additional value off of that. But I don't know what I want to cut. Let's try this. And then get the other Redscale in there. We'll see how it goes. I may rotate the Vigils back in. But maybe tough to get wins with this at our current rank just because of the prevalence of aggro. You sleeping? Wow, I have not seen a rogue in a while.
I will fight with honor.
Got a curve, but do I really want to give the opponent coins early on? So, an especially bad idea if it's Pillager Rogue, but I'm going to do it anyway. The Acolyte Connect does some card draw for me, and I've got a fair amount of card draw just in the deck naturally. Oh my god, okay. Well, I feel like this is maybe a bigger risk than the Mailbox Dancer, but... Okay. King's Bone is probably beatable. Hey, Facepalm. It is certainly not going to be easy, especially giving them a boatload of mana. Costoma, thank you for the 11 months. Good hand for a good streamer? Well, we'll see how good the opponent's hand is. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Maybe this will just never die, and then we don't have a problem at all. Tempted to give up the coin here, but I think it's unnecessary. Let's just go here and here. Honestly, with an early Uther, I might just like win the game with healing. But I need to hope they don't have card draw. Like healing and pressure from the Schnoz. Well, that's card draw. But it's not a weapon fetch. Could be relevant. We are pretty generous. Got taunts, or at least a taunt. Probably just need to give them the coin so that I can preserve my life total. But I heal for 15-20 with the armor over 3 turns with this. And critically, it seems like doing that earlier might have given them more mana to work with. Like, at this stage, at least, we're able to match their weapons. Let's get this rolling first.
The light's justice has failed.
Double taunt next turn.
So generous.
This goes face, that's 10, 18. I think it's too risky.
The frozen throne. Fall by my hands.
So generous.
Now is the time.
Kona effectively has infinite mana anyway, so that coin is less relevant. I don't set up lethal here, but like I feel safer making this play since I can go double Truthseeker, and I feel like I'm less inclined to die. Especially since they didn't get weapon buffs, it would seem. That's a pretty good hit, though. Oof. After a swing, though, like 10 damage is still hard to get. Crap oil. Yeah. 5. They would need both of those to be burst. Whoops. Raiding party.
Give me that. Not what I
Ooh!
Too soon.
Opponent in the same spot we were. I mean, I think they gotta go phase, right? Ooh.
I'm going to throw the book at you. I'm going to throw the book at you.
Draw last again. I'm a Beardo away from winning, right?
Fall by my hand.
1. Oh, not quite. I only have 2 spells. Welcome, Noble. But we also do set up that lethal. No paralytic poison? Easy. Well, it's not the way the deck is designed to win, but sometimes it just kind of happens. Hey, Gib.
Uther versus Tamsin.
Warlock might mean we have to play around Dirty Rat.
I will fight with honor.
But I'm also just gonna coin the Noz, right? I always wanted to try this deck. It's pretty fun. I don't know how good it is in the current metagame, but we'll see. Usually we just save the hero power. Oh, it's Reno.
To your doom.
Well met. Oh no, it's not Reno. Okay. We've got the Wild Pyro. Go here and here. City attacks can be helpful. Let's draw first. Okay. If I can reduce that enough, it's very good with the Pyro. I might just coin the Noz. If depending on how much they develop here. Problem is, oh, it's Cute Lock. Okay. I feel like that gives me every reason to coin the Noz here, right? Or at least more reason. Because this deck kind of goes all in, and doesn't really use mana to do so anyway, so. This opens up the possibility to Wild Pyro Libram, if they do like, fully extend here. Which they probably want to do. Is Noz a staple for this build? I think so. Just because, like, if you're expecting to go to turn 10, that makes it difficult to win games in the current Wild and past Wild metagames. Like, it's just not always realistic. They can kill the Noz this turn, but they have to give up a fair portion of their board. They also might be running either more board buffs or even just like Theo and Soulfire. Yeah. Have you ever gotten Noz off Netherwind Portal? No, but my opponents have. Alright, this is the play that we were trying to set them up into, so let's just go ahead and take it. Maybe I trade this first. Cool.
Well, it's been fun.
That's a fitting emote for the situation.
You haven't.
Yeah, about the clips, I think you should add the stream VOD. It helps the YouTube algorithm. One, no it doesn't. Two, that is impossible because most of the VODs are deleted. And there's no way to tie a clip back to a VOD anyway, so even recent VODs, or recent clips are, like, it would just be manual effort on my part. I think City Tax might actually be a reasonable keep in this matchup. I don't know that timeout early is good enough, but like this deals with some of their 1-drops. So I might like coin out a Redscale into City Tax. I don't know if I want to play the Noz this game actually. It's gonna be tough. Okay, this is probably just a better on-curve play. Roffle, you planning on streaming today? No, unfortunately not. I don't think I can make it. This gives me a reason to play the Noz. But I just want to set that up and do a City Tax this turn. Leaving it at 1 doesn't really accomplish much, unfortunately.
Grab your cutlass.
Oof. Wait, did they drop patches? Unfortunate for them. Good draw. It's only enemy minions, right? So I would have missed healing if I attacked first. I've never used that card before, so gotta get used to it. Okay. Schnoz into Uther, and like, yeah, the Ankar gives them a lot of cards, but I don't know. Uther gives me a lot of healing. That seems fair at 1 mana. Really glad they buffed this card. Have you been experiencing the wild cheaters? No. I also don't think that they're nearly as common as people make them out to be. Which is the same problem that happened during the snip log. Like, there are 2 problems with the Ignite cheating. 3 problems with the Ignite cheating. 1, the cheaters themselves, like, it's garbage, and there are some legitimate cases of people cheating. 2, the community's reaction to that is the assumption that anytime somebody beats you with the deck, it's because they're cheating. The reason that that's even, like, a conversation is because of the way that the animations work, and they're not synchronous, so, like, you don't see the animations in real time, and so it looks like the opponent's cheating even when they're not. And so that's a problem. And then on top of that, Sorcerer's Apprentice reducing things to 0 is always... was, and always will be a problem until it's changed. It's really just a handful of people. It's not rampant cheating like people seem to be trying to make it into, but it is still a problem. But like, the deck also just shouldn't exist because Sorcerer's Apprentice needs to be nerfed, and has for a while. But like, what inevitably ends up happening is people blow it way out of proportion and make it into a bigger problem than it is, and then there's a lot of finger pointing without much evidence. I've seen a few like legitimate cases where it's obvious and people are cheating. But I also had multiple people tell me in the YouTube comments for the VOD when I played Ignite Mage that it's very possible, and in fact, according to them, easy to get 35 damage in a turn with a single Ignite, which I could not do. So I was skeptical of that, but like multiple people were telling me, so I don't... Maybe I'm wrong. But like, I don't know. Again, the issue with the animations and them running asynchronously and like the rope continuing to burn just only fuels that. So like, that's also a problem with the engineering of Hearthstone. But the biggest problem is just Sorcerer's Apprentice exists and continues to exist. And I don't have like that I think would just solve a lot of problems in the same way that like the Mech Warper Echo change with Sniplock fixed the problem too. It's possible to see some, nice. Nice. Oh god, that gives me this into this now? Maybe I shouldn't have wasted that weapon swing on the captain, but like, no, actually I should have. Because of the captain interaction with the, Wild Pyro. Or the Libram, rather. Would you remove Apprentice or just have it no less than 1? Just no less than 1. Like, it effectively deletes the card, but like... Universally, when it comes to mage combo decks, they involve Sorcerer's Apprentice in some way. So if all of the mage combo decks involve the same card, the problem, you can make the assumption that the problem is that card, right? Like, it's not a giant leap. I actually want to cycle this. Go here. Playing this first gets me another card because then I can draw off of the knight, so.
I cannot wait to read these.
Oh, well, I want that, Oh god, I didn't swing first. Oh, I missed healing. That was a big... That was actually a big deal. I got so fixated on the wild pyro, like, sequencing that I kind of botched that turn. Wait, why is this buffed? Oh, the knuckles. Sure.
That's right. Feel groove.
Azeroth will be purified.
Fall by my hand.
I'm gonna attack here to set up for a city tax next turn. Bulwark is meaningless. Hit the... Well, that makes the Acolyte awkward to kill, right? And they're out of captains. Forget the people were in that card. Okay, that's a taunt man.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Buff this a couple times, and then... Like, I might just do an honest combo here. Timeout's good, but probably not necessary here. I think I'm just going to rip the city tax. Do I want to take 4, though? I didn't think people ran Shiver in the wild version. Typically they don't. It's not... Like, it would have been much better being a pirate in this situation for them, right? Alright, punch. Buff this once. The value trade over that, and city tax before.
I'm going to throw the book. The end draws near. No rest.
Oof. So much for that. 3. I still need a tour guide, right? But I still need a few turns. I'm kind of low on card draw if I don't hit the Crystology. Was your reasoning behind not playing the second Libram? I have another Wild Pyro. So it would just be an unnecessary resource to expend. Beardo, is this lethal? Two.
Azeroth will be purified.
3, that leaves me with how much mana left? 6?
Time is money, friend.
That lack of healing almost botched it.
No peace, no rest. Death was merely a
Saved? But yeah, basically the trade-off was I pay 4 damage to keep a future board clear and timeout, which is like a fair trade for me. Or it felt like a fair trade. Can't think of a better deck with Beardo in it. Have you met Odd Hunter?
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Because I have.
Your soul shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
I think this hand allows me to keep the Uther. The question becomes, do I ever keep the Wild Pyro anticipating Giants? I think I have enough card draw to carry both of these 2 cards on the left. Oh, it's not even Reno. Oh god, it's another cute lock? Well, changes things. Let's just go here.
Cannot wait to read
This is always going to draw me cards. Well, not always, but this is likely always going to draw me cards. I would rather have Body on board to contest right now. No. I didn't hit the nuts, so maybe good. Blind Marion, thank you for the 100 bits. I saw Swag Vent. Well, seems a little sus.
this.
Thank you for that support. They're gonna break the egg. It looks like they have a way to do so. So maybe keeping the city tax with the in preparation for that is a good idea. Because then I can go Wild Pyro, coin city tax, or coin Wild Pyro city tax. Yeah. Wow. Why you gotta talk to Twitch chat like that? I think I just want as much damage as possible into this board. So I lose some healing, but I think I'm okay with that because I clear more of their stuff, so it's like more health over the course of the game. I could go pretty wrong for them. They didn't have... No, I guess it didn't. Okay. I don't die next turn, right? And I could certainly use some help. I don't often die next turn. Ow.
Now is the time. The light's justice has failed. Fall by my hand.
This is worse for their second raise dead. And it's better to attack into minions right now than not, because they have board buffs, so.
No peace, no rest.
It's also not looking like a combo game, so I don't see a reason to hold the hero power even with the Beardo in hand. Oof.
What is it?
What is it? They're out of Bane of Dooms, right? They're gonna protect the pheasant here? Seems wise. Horseman is your favorite? Mograine. Because of his family's ties to the Scarlet Monastery. Because I love that dungeon. Yeah. Probably a worthwhile trade, just trying to protect that. Gonna have to weapon into that now.
We are unyielding. May the light grant you peace.
Nice.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
I cannot wait to read this.
Actually, is that even nice? Doesn't seem like it solves much of a problem here. Going face with a weapon setup lethal, but like with the combo I've got inevitability, I feel like. You ever craft golden legendaries? Yeah, I have a few times. Usually when I'm doing like charity streams, I set those as some of the like the milestones and goals. All right, GG.
Time is money, friend.
Couldn't I combo that turn? Could I? I thought I was short spells, but 4 mana. But it looks like I could have. I don't know, I just tunneled in on surviving. Also, no, because I needed the cost reduction on the Libram to make it work, right? Yeah, I was short mana. Like, hold on, let's take a look. I don't think I was, but it's possible I had it. Alright, so this is their turn. They made that trade. That trade. Beardo. No, I have not nearly enough mana. Right? I had to draw into Crystology, spend mana on the knight. I'm at 9 mana here. This is... So Beardo is 3. Triple hero power is 6. That's 9 mana alone. I have 0. I'm more than 1 mana short. I'm way short. I only have 1 spell at this stage. Chat, you needed like 15 mana for this lethal. Because I drew the Libram. And it was 4 mana. Could have used Crystology as a reset? Okay, sure. Sure, you're right. I'm exaggerating, but... So it would have been Beardo. You're right, I was 1 mana short. So Beardo, hero power, Crystology, hero power, Libram, hero power. So that's 6, 9, 10, 11 mana. Unfortunately, no. I did not have lethal. Thanks for derailing the stream, though. Granted, I probably should have checked, but so should you.
I make my own luck.
I will fight with honor.
No. You can draw both Nozdormus. One from our deck, one from our collection. Hey, Solo. Why would you bother yourself so hard to prove a stranger wrong? Just ignore them? Well, I mean, I was curious for my own sake as well. But, like, when you have multiple people telling you you miss lethal, it seems to be something at least worth investigating, right?
May the light grant you
See you later, Element. Frish, thank you for the 14 months. Thanks for the content. Legend for the first time last month with your Shadow Priest. Farming seed blocks. Well, congrats. You must have done that pretty early in the month then. So, well done.
let the dead rest.
I can't wait to give this Pillager Rogue some extra mana to work with. You really not use hair care products, not even shampoo? Oh, no, like in... I think there's a misunderstanding there. In America, at least, when somebody asks what hair product do you use, they mean like gel or like pomade or wax or something. So I think that I don't know if that's the case everywhere else, but like that might have been lost in translation somewhere. But yes, I wash my hair.
That's right. Feel groove.
And it wouldn't matter, the game is lost. I mean, it matters to me because like if I did miss lethal, it's less likely to make the YouTube cut. So going through the motions now makes it is like I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Oh, is it gonna be big rogue? Either way, I'm kind of. Oh, it could be. Oh god, it could be dragons.
Let the pain speak to me.
Because I think big rogue probably wants to run sketchy information, which would like not want the Necreum blade. Desperately need to find the wild Pyromancer. And if I do, I could very easily win this game. But I also need a little bit more mana to work with.
Move quickly.
Pyro?
Come dance to my song.
Okay. Found it. I think I need the additional draw here.
you soon.
Wouldn't Libram City Tech solve this problem as well? Oh, yes. Yes, it does. That was an oopsie.
I must move quickly.
Well met.
For justice.
Never punished, I know. I know, that's twice now I've made some pretty big mistakes. I'm gonna be honest, I forget. Like, it's been a while since I played the Libram, I forget how it works. So I just did a pretty big dumb as a result.
In time.
I cannot wait to read this.
Here for the tour?
That's right. Feel blue.
Okay, I've got the spells that I need, I just need to find the Beardo and get the Uther equipped. But they should only be able to, like, trickle one dragon at a time through here. I forgore? Yeah, I did. I definitely forgored. Still, they have to pay mana for these dragons.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Should be able to clear both of these.
Now is the time. The light's justice has failed.
I cannot wait to read these.
I'm gonna retain this in hand. Puts me on the Beardo waiting room, right? Like, I don't want to leave this susceptible to sap, or I don't want to give up the hero power here, I just want to wait for the Beardo.
I wonder.
May the light grant you peace.
Azeroth will be purified.
I just want to make this the most likely that one of these survives until next turn. I still have the combo even with a without the 0 mana hero power, so. Blind Marion, thank you for the gifted sub. We take 12 here, but we also have lethal on board. So they're gonna want to taunt. Oh my god, this game is outrageous.
Azeroth will be purified. Nothing to see here.
There is only my justice. No peace, no rest.
This game is easy. I just needed to build some drama by making bad plays. there a list for that big rogue? Yeah. I've got many on YouTube. You can check Swag's channel as well. And I think even HearthstoneDecks.net. It's all over the place. Roffle, do you have 11 star? Absolutely not. I hit legend in like the last few hours of the season last month on purpose.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
I will fight with honor.
I feel like timeout is bait, as is tour guide, and I can't keep this without just schnoz. You gonna stay in Diamond 5 again? It doesn't look like it. I don't know, I was expecting to lose a lot with this deck, but we currently have a 500% win rate. That's pretty neat.
Wait to read these.
Meta Breaker Dustbait? Definitely. Definitely Dustbait.
Read this. Read this. Read this.
Base damage, it doesn't matter. I don't know if that was correct because it gives them this opportunity, but at least it sets up for a city tax. Like, that was my hesitation, is they just value trade. So I think the opponent is apparently, or unfortunately, for me at least, smart.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
How much value do you think there is on surprise? Your opponent can't possibly think you're playing this deck. I think there is exactly... very little value in surprise. I think people overvalue, especially with a deck like Pirate Warrior. You're not mulliganing for what the opponent has. You might be playing after the game starts into what the opponent has, but you're not mulliganing for what they have. You're mulliganing to like have your best play. So, like, I think people overvalue that type of metagaming. Kind of like with how they overvalued Maestra, some people did, and Chameleos is a really good example of that. No matter what your matchup is, you're going to want a mulligan for a good hand for you. There might be like a 1 or 2 card difference in your mulligan that changes based on the like theoretical matchup, but it's not nearly as big of an impact as people like to pretend. Pretty good draw.
The light's justice has failed.
Gone are the days where you mull for your opponent now? I mean,
Fall by my
I don't know that there were ever days where you explicitly mulligan for your opponent. Like, the exception might be into Reno decks or control matchups where they're gonna be less inclined to hold a Dirty Rat against Paladin. But, like, they're running one of that card anyway, so is it really that likely that they hit it to begin with? Like, it doesn't matter how good your deck is against whatever the opponent's theoretically doing if it just, like, generally sucks and you can't get your deck online, you know?
May the light grant you peace.
Seems redundant. I needed this to be like Wild Pyro or City Tex. But we're just dead here. Even a timeout could have saved me.
You have triumphed. This time,
Surprise isn't really effective in turn-based games. I mean, it can be, but like one of the problems and one of the reasons why it's so low impact in Hearthstone in particular is you're not interacting with your opponent's turn. So, like, you just want to do good things on your turn and spend all of your mana. So, like, keeping a hand based around what the opponent might do, especially in a format as varied as Wild, where there are a lot of, like, every deck has multiple, or every class has multiple decks that are a possibility in the format, so, and are viable in the format. So how, like, just makes it worse to mulligan for what the opponent's doing. Reno Lock is different most of the, yeah, Reno Lock and, like, Reno decks in particular are probably the exception. Although, like, Reno Priest is just Curve Stone, so you always just mulligan for your, like, your cards anyway. I want something for turn 1. This is stuff for turn 1. Go here, see if we can get the other Libram. Nice. It's unlikely the opponent's going to have an easy way to remove this, and I might be able to, like, still get a value trade over a 1-2 elemental or something. Gotta be at least a little concerned about Dirty Rat, Lothab even. Like, I just need to combo faster than the opponent. At the moment, we just kind of look like Libram Paladin, though. Jeez. I want to cycle this. Didn't get much better. What's their combo? Probably just something involving Shudderwalk, right? I don't think it matters what their combo is. If they get a fully operational Shudderwalk, I probably can't beat that because it's going to have a lot of disruption against my deck.
Reporting for duty.
Random, but I think the piercing shot Moarg that's fine. Interaction is bug. I just tried it and it said -36 on the minion, but only did 4 to face. I think that's right. Like, it only doubles the damage to a minion. It's not gonna... I don't know. That makes sense to me.
Reporting for duty.
It doing 32 additional damage to the opponent doesn't make sense.
Job's done. Your wish is my suggestion.
I think it offers silence here. I don't think 4 times X is 32. They might have had multiple. Right. Does excess damage hits face? I mean, that would be a super toxic 2-card combo that we don't need in the game, so even if you disagree with how it works, I'm okay with it working that way.
To battle!
Let the pain speak to me.
Reporting for duty.
I don't know, it's kind of similar to how the card works with Divine Shield, isn't it? Where the excess damage is calculated from the base stats and the base damage. That seems pretty consistent with how other effects work. I did not get a lot of card draw near the beginning. Deals 4 to a minion, then 2 to face, then multiplies the amount to the minion. Yeah. Again, we don't need a super toxic combo like that would provide. IMO. I think I'm just way too far behind here, unfortunately.
Victory is
Opponent just wins with tempo.
Uther versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
I will fight with honor.
Alright. City Tex is probably just getting cycled. They don't run a lot of minions. Honestly, Nozdormu might... Wow. No, wasn't expecting a draw him as I said that. But Nozdormu might be a punt. Getting him early is probably better than later, though, because that allows me to set up an Uther and chain timeouts, I guess.
Vengeance is near.
I don't see it. I think I'd rather cycle this than... Oh god, that's very bad. Oh my god, everything we do just helps the opponent. This is not the matchup that we want. They also drew the nuts, which is just 1 or more copies of Rapid Fire.
Here for the tour.
that's right.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, I still have to play my cards and work towards my game plan. I just need to draw a little bit better than this. Oof. Golden Quest is a good card against Quest Hunter? Is it? Certainly not for this deck. Well, they gave up a coin at least. Freaky Panda, thank you for the prime. How to beat this type of hunter deck? I think for me, it would involve playing a different deck. But there are a lot of decks that beat it. Oh god, they drew both twin spells. Lotheb is good into it. Alignment is good into it. Odd Warrior is good into it. Freaky Panda, thank you for the prime. Why aren't they just killing me?
The moment is upon us.
Yeah, Grizzled Wizard and Finley. Like, of the best decks right now, it feels like the easiest to attack against. It seems like the most fragile. Yeah, Questline Druid is another one. Like, just armor gain.
The victory is
Hey, Gothpunk. Welcome, Medic. Yeah, you could also just kill them quickly. That tends to help. I had a reasonable win rate against them with even Warlock without running any hard tech against it, just by making them dead. So, It's a good deck, but it's very far from unbeatable.
Uther versus Garrosh.
None can outrun.
Too bad this deck can't run Rebuke. I mean, it can, it just really shouldn't. Does this deck want Brand for Mailbox, or is that too inconsistent? No, it does not. That is way too inconsistent. Oh wait, this is oh god. I thought this was a Hunter skin. Well, never punished, I guess. Let's get a sturdier body. I need to, like, learn... This isn't even a new skin, it's just one that I don't see very often. Nice patches. Reddit moment? No, but I'm not screaming my head off and yelling at the devs for ruining everything, so how could that be a Reddit moment?
May the light grant you peace.
Nice. Hey, Umbra. These are really bad to have early, though. So... it's unfortunate that I made that mistake. Wait, that's the one they want to kill? Sure. Probably just giving up the coin next turn, but going wide seems wise here. This card has a strong, strong negative effect on the opponent's win rate, so that's good. That said, I can't clear it, so it might do well against me for a turn or two.
Trust the pirates.
Oh, they forgot to attack. Seems like a pretty big whoopsie. Why is Sky Barrage bad in the deck? Because it costs 3 mana and it's not a pirate that gets them closer to the quest. I think the only 3 mana cards you want in the deck are Captain and Ankar. Is it okay to run the cannon? The ship's cannon is good. This is just, like, again, kind of slow. And makes the deck, or decreases the... Drawing it is not good for the deck's win rate, I guess is the point I'm trying to make.
I'm going to throw the
Should have drawn first, but I didn't, so... Captain's a major snowball card? Yeah, because you want to spend your early turns playing pirates before turn 3, right? You spam pirates before turn 3. Then you play Captain and you get a boatload of damage that's difficult to clear. Skybarge doesn't contribute to that game plan. And, in fact, takes away from it because it's a card that could have been one of those early game pirates to snowball with the Captain. Gabrus, thank you for the 9 months. Well, maybe these timeouts are going to come in handy. I just need a city tax or a wild pyro. Like, the stats just show a decline in win rate when Skybarge is drawn for the deck. Same thing with the Poultice. I realize that I'm saying that as those cards are kind of farming me, but like that doesn't change the reality for it most of the time.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command!
Nice. Did I ever die from 11 here? Probably not, right? We've seen one deckhand.
Let me
I think I need to take a risk. But I'm not sure what that risk is. Maybe I just don't play the Nozdormu this game. Next turn I coin out the Uther.
Move quickly.
I just killed this because I was indecisive. No, I'm just not playing.
I don't have enough mana.
Guess I did kill it. Uh-oh. That might kill me. But again, I think this is a necessary risk to take. I don't think I win this game if I give up the timeout here. I'm dead.
Glory. I'm here for the gold.
But I had too many cards that I needed to play. Like, even if I use the timeout, that turn just happens a turn later, right? So it doesn't change the outcome of the game. I was never going to have the opening to get the Uther down if I didn't survive a turn.
Uther versus Urel.
Light, guide my hand!
Would be a mirror match, but probably unlikely. I don't know that I want to give them a coin early to get them to the call to arms. So I'm just going to keep the Crystology. Definitely tired of Pirate Warrior already. I mean, it's far less popular than Seedlock was. So.
None will survive!
Stats are probably better than the Crystology.
May the light grant you peace.
Reporting for duty.
Good draw. Honestly, those are not. I mean, I suppose they're good next turn, but I would have liked to have gotten some cost reduction on this.
Reporting for duty.
We don't have to worry about Call to Arms, at least. True. True.
Reporting for duty.
I am not a fan of Call to Arms.
Let the pain speak to
What
me.
card does this deck need to be good?
Your tour ends here.
I don't think cards are what are keeping this deck from being good. I think time. In terms of like the opponent's game plans are what keeps it from being good.
Reporting for duty.
I cannot wait to read these.
is not an easy card to remove for the opponent right now. At 2 health in particular.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for
You also played Dinomancer with some new cards. I don't think there are new cards that that deck wants. So, probably not.
I'm going to throw the book.
The light dims, but we fight.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Let the pain speak to me.
I cannot wait to read these.
Could be an Omayag. I need to be careful about how I use my spells. The timeout's probably a throwaway. Hunter could use an increment in their questline requirement too. In Wild, maybe. But
Reporting for
deck's
duty.
not very good in Standard, so it's unlikely to happen.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Right, they really don't want to give me a draw, do they?
Exotic wares
Peace.
and funnel cakes.
Skip this up. I'm not very close to the combo anyway, right? No, let's give a timeout up. If it works, then I can just draw the Nozdormu and be fine and clear next turn. Because it could be never surrender, right? Yeah. I like this line a little bit better. Now we can play this and city tax in the future, while board locking them. Or not.
Let the light save you as it saved me.
28 damage.
The light's justice has failed.
I'm gonna save the weapon swing. 1 health is not worth. And I don't want to give them board space. Possible I die here, but unlikely. They would need Eviction, which is not a card available to them. What are you doing? Trying to win this game of Hearthstone. What are you doing? I'm aware I have another timeout, but I probably lose the game if I do that. Because I need to set an Uther at some point, right? And that was my opening.
Fall by my hand.
I'm gonna hold again. And keep them board locked. I heal for a lot. And I don't want to give up the weapon yet. This gives them a board slot, so I'll just use it next turn.
Fall by my hand.
We hunger for vengeance.
May the light grant you peace. Death was merely a setback.
Dude, what are you doing?
You here for the tour?
I don't necessarily like giving up the timeout the turn that I did. It allowed me to heal, but now I have the problem that the bubbles are actually difficult. Like, that's my last turn clearing, I think, unless I get a wild pyro. Or I can just win the game with Beardo.
Azeroth will be purified.
Do I have the mana? 3. Yes.
Time is money, friend.
No peace, no rest. The time has come. I return.
So good at Hearthstone, amazing top deck. I had like 5 cards in my deck. Dude, what are you doing? Yeah, in the future, like I do my best to explain my plays. Like if you don't understand what's going on, like screeching in chat it doesn't help me. Yeah, let's swap decks. I think my deck did surprisingly well. Went 6 and 4. Huh. I was after a 5-0 start, so feels kind of bad, but yeah, there were cards that I wanted to adjust in this deck. What was I thinking? Rat? I think Rat might actually be bad in this deck. Rat King. I'll play him just, he's fun though. Hey, next row. Alright, folks, the deck is Deathrattle Hunter. The goal of the deck is to play high-value Deathrattle minions, eat them with cubes, and then proc the cubes with either Play Dead or Feign Death. We've also got a variety of rush minions that can help us fight back for the board, which is something this deck has struggled with in the past, so there's a bit of a rush package with Diving Griffin, and Animated Broomsticks. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. What does basic Tunnel Trog aggro do these days? No idea. I have not tried it. Probably worse than when Seedlock existed. But if you queue into Evenlocks, it might be free wins because you just send burn over the top while they're trying to get set up. Oh god, not the mages.
You asked for it.
By fang and claw.
Point this into this. Let's trade the tarantula.
Oh, no tech.
Gross. Alright, let's see if we can get a 2-drop that's a little bit more relevant here. Sure. We're just gonna lose on turn 5. Unfortunately.
These are due back tomorrow.
Because I cut the Unravelers from this deck. I'm just gonna go next. I legitimately don't have a win condition here. I know why you're losing. You can check today's YouTube video if you would like. Probably have you even thought about leaning into the watch list catchphrase perhaps as prints on t-shirts and stuff? Yes, but I don't know how I feel about merch and creating like what would amount to inevitable waste with shirts that people wear a couple times and then throw away.
By fang and claw.
I am hesitant to contribute further to our culture of excessive consumption. They're not black V-neck Roffle merch, yeah, but I haven't, like, I don't sell any because I don't promote it, because I don't like to. Not sure what kind of priest I should expect. Maybe Reno, maybe Big. Big is going to be tough, even with, like, the, oh god. Sell Roffle the Memoir? That's not an exciting book. Okay. I have some healing in this deck. This is such a bummer start right now for us. I've hit 0 Deathrattle minions. If I get a Death's Egg Cultist, though, that can change everything, I think. Okay. Cultist off the top. It's only 7. Thoughtfulness about the corrosive nature of consumption society is much appreciated. I mean, I appreciate that, but like at the same time I contribute too. It's just kind of the nature of our culture, but I don't know. It feels different being on like the I guess the selling end point of that.
The demon seed grows in power.
We get a taunt here,
Never get the demon seed.
but I don't know if that's enough. We've seen both Mind Blasts at least, but
Come, pray with me.
You have to read this.
need Reno? I mean, like honestly, a Death's Head is almost a Reno. Like it's very good. I just need to draw it.
More souls for the seed. You'll never get the demon seed.
I mean, we're not out of it yet. I get another one off of this, and then I can like on. I need to survive to turn 9, which should be possible. Death's Head isn't going to live, I don't think. That would be crazy to me.
Muzzle their magic. The shadow engulfs us.
That's the only one that dies on board, right? Oh my god, okay.
Well played. It is finished. You win.
Whew. No, you do not love me. You cannot love me. You might love my content, but you cannot love me. Jewel of N'Zoth would fit in this deck, no? No. No, very much not. It's bad with cubes, and it costs 8 mana.
Victory or death by fang and claw.
This is tempting. But I think I can't keep the Terror Scale without, like, an early, Deathrattle minion. I think Jewel wouldn't fit because the deck already has 30 cards. That's true too, yeah. You do not believe in love at first sight? No. Because that is not love. In fact. Roffle, you are kind of harsh on your chat. I mean, would you prefer that I embrace the fact that somebody is telling me that they love me and create this awkward dynamic where, what, should I say I love you too? And then, like,
Someone's gotta lead the charge. Pirates away!
take advantage of them? As a result of that? As a result of something that, like, chat, do you know how unhealthy it is to foster that type of relationship? Like, that's gross, that's scummy, and it's unethical in my opinion. So no, yes, you're right, I am going to shoot that down. Take it easy? Oh, you should take your own advice. Person who screamed, "What are you doing?" in chat.
Quickly.
Like, that's not normal. That's not healthy. I shouldn't do that. That would that would be exploitative to do that, in fact. I'm a person on the internet. I see you later, Taskless.
Glory! I'm here for the gold!
Zolo, thank you for the 2 months.
What now?
In a box? Pirate stuff.
If you like, I'm not opposed to people complimenting me.
Who in their right mind hides loot?
But you don't know my name. You cannot love me. You can enjoy my content, and I do enjoy hearing about people that love my content, but that's different than saying I love you.
Do you hear, Amnenor? Feel his icy touch.
Job's done.
Wait, should I save the Devouring Swarm for the Burning Blade? It's hard to gauge what love means to different people. That's fair. But I think it's better for me personally in the situation that I'm in to err on the side of caution so as not to foster unhealthy one-sided relationships. Because even without,
Who goes there?
like, I've encountered problems with that already without actively trying to. And it's really weird and probably not only uncomfortable for me, but at times feels unsafe. So maybe I overreact. But, like, context is also important there.
Do you hear, Amnenor?
Job's done.
Next turn I want to go here and here.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command!
To a degree, you are your content of the majority of your viewers. True. I agree. Adding that separation does seem safer. Yeah. Again, especially even being of modest size and encountering what I have.
The demon seed grows in power. You will never get the demon seed.
Being Overlord, I give it the 16 months. Where's the beef? I give it the 11 months. And my Roffle copter still goes. IMO feels kind of weird to call people content. How do you think it feels for me? I'm not saying that you should
Glory!
consider me personally content. I'm saying that No, don't kill that. Don't kill it. It's unfortunate.
Muzzle their magic.
Cower before me! I was the first, you know. Your weakness, bitch face.
I'd rush cube. This is, I think, a little bit better.
Never get the demon seed.
So we get a double 6/9 here. Oh dear God. Those cannon shots are gonna be the end of me.
What now?
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I understand and I acknowledge that, Soul, but like, I generally can get a pretty good read on what people's intention are based on how they say it, and I think that this probably fits into the category of needing to be cracked down a little bit. Regardless, I think it's better to err on the side of my own safety and maybe avoiding exploitation, like I said earlier. I appreciate the way that you did phrase that, though, Soul. I think that it's easy to just throw out advice as something that you should say, or something somebody should do, and I think you did a good job of not, I don't know, being abrasive, rude with it.
Rexa versus Garrosh.
Victory or death by fang and claw.
Oba, thank you for the 100 bits. Good luck on the rest of the games. Roffle, back to work for me. Well, I hope you have a good remainder of your day. And thank you for that support. Opponent forgot to keep their own quest? Man. Really whiffing kind of hard on my early game death rattles. I guess I don't have that many to begin with. can just work our way towards the Rat King. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and send that back. This is ugly. Turn 2 conditioning is maybe less than ideal for the opponent as well. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. The hand buff warrior's been making a comeback. Next turn, we can just coin the rat and deal with that. Hopefully. Literate Max, thank you for the big 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that. Oh, God. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I've got a solution here, chat. Okay. Could be worse. Thanks, Buck. Ah! Was not expecting that. Also not entirely sure it was very good for the opponent, but... It's awkward because I don't actually get to copy a valuable Deathrattle. But, oh no, I don't need to. I've got the broom. No, because I'm always running the broom in there. Saucy Lime, thank you for the sub. It's kind of awkward. Is it worth to make a 4-2? 5-2? Really doesn't feel like it. You think cubing the Rat King is good? To be honest with you, I have no idea what's going to happen if I do it, so... I'd imagine we get a couple in, but like, it creates board space issues, so it's probably not going to be good, but I'll do it anyway. Okay, second conditioning a little bit better. They have both donkeys in hand. That's why I wanted to save one of these, but I would also like to get some sort of Deathrattle value off of it. This counts. I could have gotten the rat out this turn, but I think we're in just a good enough spot. I kind of want to get him out for next turn so that I can cube him. Cube, broom, feign death. No, come on! Let me do something fun. Oh, come on! I wasn't done yet. I wanted more rats.
Rexa versus Nemzi.
Warlock is often even lock,
My
which
fate
might be a little difficult. I think I keep the Diving Griffin and pitch these away. Like, the Tarantula is good into Giants, but I need something like an egg. Hey, Omid. Welcome, Bitrate. You tried Slay the Spire? Yeah, I haven't played in a while, but I used to play it all the time. I even streamed it a few times, like when Hearthstone was down, or didn't feel like playing Hearthstone. Oh, it's Reno? Is even like one of the best decks at the moment? In my experience, absolutely yes.
Hiya, friend.
Ooh. Hey, maybe grab a cube.
I moves quickly.
Hiya, friend.
Oh, they just want to say a hello.
My eyes are upon you.
In a few days, we can pay the Spire.
You.
Yeah, if you ignore the fact that, like, a singular aspect of the very large game is, like, Slay the Spire, then it's exactly like Slay the Spire.
That was awesome.
Was it? I just played an egg. I mean, it is pretty awesome that I finally drew a new Rubian egg. Did they ban the Warlock quest in WoW? They did. Or the Warlock quest line. Blech. I just want to focus on making resilient boards if I can. That's why. Not super excited about Double Broom here, nor the cubes that I have now. Really annoyed I missed that I had a golden Mordresh I could have dusted during the nerfs. He wasn't nerfed though, so you wouldn't have gotten a full refund. So you're fine. Are we gonna be in a situation where we cube the cube?
Your wish is my suggestion.
There's no silence being offered here, right? The stats are too good for the cost at 5 mana. It's not gonna highly value their... Okay, well. Guess I can do that. Silence is never offered off a Zeph there.
Hiya, friend.
Hi.
My eyes
eyes are upon you. Unity, precision, perfection.
I don't know that I have great options going late game other than like Terran is my best bet. You insta lose to Ignite? Yeah, you can add like that's very good too. I want to save that though. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can just use the 9 lives. Get it back. You can add Nerubian Unraveler and you'll like have a much better chance against Ignite Mage if you want. Can't imagine them just shoving a big boy here. Yeah, Zephrys can come in. That now he might offer silence. Probably not at 6 mana though. Feel like they could have manipulated their hand down to maybe get it.
Let me change your mind.
That one. It's actually game losing for me.
Well fought. I concede.
I guess I should have played around the second Zephrys. Alright, let's give the opponent the attention they're desperate for. Shaman might be tough because they could run Devolves.
Is my ally by fang and claw.
9 lives at least gets you a board clear? Yeah, but a board clear doesn't win me the game. Like, I need threats in order to win that at some point, and the Acolyte was the only way I could develop threats. Keep these two together because I can play this, then coin this out. Decent curve, but I don't think I want to coin out the Nerubian.
My eyes are
Muzzle their
upon you.
magic.
Yep.
Job's done.
I mean, if they trade over this, then we just get a value trade behind it, so sure. Suishan, thank you for the 4 months. Like, that throws off my game plan a little bit, but not in that meaningful a way. So I think we're okay here.
Come dance to my song.
Some sort of Shudderwalk. Alright, I'm gonna try and sneak this out. Probably unnecessary, but if I end up with a 4-drop, I'm okay with it.
I ain't talking.
Annoying still. just want to keep my 5/6. I drew both of those before ice fishing. Huh?
Cower before me!
I think I'm gonna hold here. Looks like Reno Shaman. Yep. Oh my god.
Well fought.
These draws are miserable.
Concede.
Rexa versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
This is bad news.
My fang and claw!
If it's Ignite Mage, I literally cannot win.
Well fought. I concede.
Rip. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need some water anyway, so I will be right back. We're back.
Rexa versus Rexa.
By fang and claw, or tooth and tail.
Wait, what was that exchange? For fang and claw for tooth and nail? You take a break to pet your dog? No, I took a break to get some water and stretch, because I am in fact a boomer. Tooth and tail? Yeah, but it's still like for two separate body parts. That was weird. Oh, we're the same skin, I think is why. Tooth and tail? Yeah, tooth and nail I think is an Animals as Later song. Tooth and claw. Tail. Probably this, right? I want to try and get as many cultists as I can. The problem is the opponent kills me and wins the game. I think I'm just going to slide back the... work the narrow bars back in.
Feel his icy touch.
I mean, they're using a lot of resources. Maybe I can out heal them if they bitch everything away. Especially since I have like the lion to get me some additional healing. No, leave that on the board, coward. Sure. Just gonna use this, copy that, and get some more. Then I can Feign Death one of those next turn and heal through some of the leper gnomes that are inevitably going to hit through. I also have the 9 lives to get me more healing. If they don't do that much damage, I might be able to sneak out a Burning Blade. As long as we can draw a dodge card draw, I think we'll be okay. Like, even with that. Feel like we're okay here. I think they have 2 cards. One of them's Tavish. I just need them not to draw their own tracking. Feign Death is ideal.
Feel his icy touch. Do you hear Amnor?
I'm gonna get greedy here. These don't die next turn. I don't die next turn. If they hero power this, then it's fine too. Right, but at best they're going to Tavish hero power, spell hero power. So don't feel like I'm close to dying just yet. Spell, that's unfortunate. Possible we die here. 6, 9 from the hero power, 10. I need them to whiff on at least one of these draws, maybe. I also needed to set up lethal here.
Your actions speak well.
Unfortunate. I could have killed the... I still would have been dead though. But I could have killed the Terran and gotten more healing.
Versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
By fang and claw.
Just gonna keep the Weblord. Bump Terran first. It would be one less, it would have been one less taunt minion though, right? So it wouldn't have been the same amount of minions. I was trying to set up a counter lethal though, which I had only with the hero power and the minions on board, so I think it was a necessary risk.
Quickly.
Just chain those for a minute. Big priest incoming? Yeah, probably, but I don't think we have the early game pressure we needed necessarily here. I mean, 5 damage is still a lot. We've got a sticky board. And they haven't played a palm reading yet, so they can't get a Shadow Essence here. What does this deck do, Deathrattle Hunter? It plays Deathrattle minions in Hunter. I want to save the cube for the play dead. Is that a thing I want to do here? It still doesn't get me lethal because of the healing.
I wonder.
I think I just want to send the 10 to face. Then I want to save the Brantula for next turn with the play dead. No. Why didn't you attack before play the 5-mana monster? I'm dumb. My attention was elsewhere, because apparently somebody posted something disgusting in Discord. Boards for some of these plays that I want to make.
The demon seed grows in power.
At least we'll have a lot of rats. If I can stagger their death too, they can like summon each other. Curiosity killed the cat, but what kind of disgusting? Unimaginably disgusting. You're better off not knowing, I promise. Whoops. What's that? Oh. Resin stuff. Okay, I think I've got a few too many rats right now. Not entirely sure how good this is. But it is happening. Heals for how much? 8, 16, jeez.
More souls for the seed.
think I hold here. Yeah, short by 5 damage. If good thing there was no point at this game where I missed 5 damage or anything.
I wonder.
I can't remember the ordering of this. I don't think that... Like, I think it would have just eaten the rat. Because the Devouring Scorn would have eaten a rat, right? I'm sure there was lethal there, I just couldn't find it. It's summon order, not left to right? I know. I'm aware. I don't know if the people telling me it's lethal are aware of that, but it absolutely is summon order. Good thing we can queue up these animations before they actually finish. Do we need more rats? I mean, we have them. Could have all been very easily avoided if we had just taken that 5 damage. Or if I had been able to have infinite time on the lethal puzzle turn. Jeez. Dear God. this deck situation is absurd. Yeah, this is the one game is going to get me all of the Rat King achievements in Hearthstone. Two, one. Oh my god. They still have another Mass Res and 2 more Spellstones in their deck, by the way. You got the Thrive off of the Thrive, right? Yes. Okay.
Feel his icy touch.
So this is at how many? 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. So it's staggered perfectly to where when these die, we just chain rats for the rest of the game. And we're ahead in fatigue, sort of. So it kind of works. But yeah, we are going to be here a while. Oh, maybe not. No, only 2 come back. Yeah, they need to figure out a way to stagger the rats so that like Hysteria is actually or Mass Hysteria is actually a card for them. Do I even commit another rat, or is 5 just ideal? I honestly don't know. I don't think I want to commit any more resources, though. I definitely don't want to go up to 7. I feel like 6 is a little dangerous. I feel like that can get me board locked. Oh, God. This just added a whole new layer of craziness. I do not need these cards. That 5 miss damage? I mean, yeah, but if I didn't miss that 5 damage, we wouldn't be in this ridiculous spot. So yeah, it was a mistake, but like, it's a Bob Ross happy accident situation, isn't it? Alright, which one wakes up? This one? None of them wake up that can attack? 3, 4, 5, 2. Okay, this is good. I'm kind of scared to even play the Burning Blade, but it's probably worth. my god. What am I doing with my life?
Free of that blasted tower! Behold!
More souls for the sea!
I think 2 is the maximum number of rats I want on board alive at a time. With 5 on board, there's a gap where none are alive and leaves you with need 1 minion. Well, I mean, I have the Rat King from hand though, so I can use this one from hand to start the chain.
Behold!
I have no control over anything that's going on in this game. Can these even go face? That's dead now.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
You're not dying!
I can't do that. Quickly.
Oh no. Right at the end? That was the worst timing for that. If this one had died... This is dangerous. Not because of the potential for dying, but like... because they can maybe clear this. Yeah, the combination of Noggenfogger and the rats is just brutal here.
I must consider.
Must move quickly.
What are they considering here?
I must consider.
What's the benefit to that? The- What? I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, they have 4 minions there. Alright, I probably need some healing to start this. Let's go here. Okay, they have 1 more Mass Res, 1 more Spellstone. They have 1 more Light Shower Elemental. And 2 more Mass Hysterias, but I don't think the Hysterias matter too much. The Play Dead is used on the Death's Head. Not sure why those are dancing, but... Fun deck? I wasn't intending for this to happen. It just kind of happened. Oh, they're digging hard for additional resources, aren't they? Should just use the Feign Deaths now, right? While I'm board locked. Just to get the healing. I'm gonna save the Play Dead though. That was just a really good opportunity for the Feign Deaths. They may be trying to like generate a Psychic Scream or something. Just starts a new chain. Why even play that? What was the point of that? I want to get that card out of hand. I never play the track-ins though because this may end up going to fatigue, but I don't know if I have an advantage there. Alright. No Vargoth. That makes the animations less painful. No Vargoth, no Noggenfogger either. Those are both important considerations here. Okay, 6 is definitely the sweet spot. No Feel for Blood either. It doesn't like the number of minions on board is irrelevant unless they had more Moargs, which they played both already, so like we clear all minions anyway. The problem is that they again have one more spellstone that's probably fully ramped at this point. That's why they've been just like dumping spells. And the spellstone could get them Noggenfogger, which could create some problems for me. So I think that's what they're trying to line up their win condition into. But if I killed the Noggenfogger earlier than I did last time, it shouldn't be a problem. But they have Moarg, Blood, Noggenfogger, Vargoth, so it's guaranteed to get the... No, they have the Shower in there too, so it's not guaranteed. And they've had a lot more of everything but Noggenfogger die. So Noggenfogger is the least likely, but still relatively likely. They also just have another Blood from hand, I think, but that's not going to matter. Nate, thank you for the 100 bits. Ta 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 ta. Oh no, 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 the chain. It'll be fine. Is this a YouTube video? I think I might have accidentally found a phenomenal combo. by missing lethal several turns ago. They could have one more Hysteria. I don't think I want to play more minions that could get hit by the Hysteria.
I'm out of cards.
Out of cards.
And I want to play this with the Play Dead to make sure that I get healing off of it. Looks like a win. It looks like one to me too, but like a Noggin Fogger can really throw some things off. It's possible they don't have a second Spellstone, but that would seem kind of silly to me with how greedy this deck already is. Do they not have the Spellstone? Did Noggin Fogger Mass Hysteria? They don't have enough mana cheap for that, do they? They have double palm reading. That would be 5, 7. Maybe they could, but I feel like they would have played the Spellstone if they had it already. Maybe not ramped fully. They played a lot. They've had a lot of like just throwaway spells that I feel like would have gone out. Yeah, they're just trying to do the same thing as me to pace out their healing. Wait, do I not have another attacker this turn? Unfortunate. Wait, the chain's broken. Gotta play a minion here. There it is. Oh god. Alright, I just need to go fast. I need to dodge bad outcomes off of the into the Vargoth. No! No! Unbelievable. Nog can still save me.
Wow.
Can I get 150-50, please? Oh my god. No, that was the... What? That was so unbearably unlucky. Are you kidding me? They should have attacked with the Noggin Fogger first. Like, that gave them... I guess it... Oh my god, I just needed the Noggin Fogger to go face. That was unbelievable. Should've just gone for the lethal, I guess. That was brutal.
Rexa versus Garrosh.
Hell screams and claw.
And that's kind of what I was intending to search for off of the tracking, so now I can look for maybe some healing. Lion is good.
Job done.
There's a double 1 and 4, right? So it was 1 and 8 to hit the Vargoth, but still very unlikely that I did.
Hail to you.
Group patches. You know they have 1 pirate in hand.
You kill all anger.
I thought about it. Might have been worth going for it. I want to save this for turn 6 to go together. I can go here, here, then find a cube behind it. So next turn is probably just Lion. I mean, sure. Yeah. Turn 6 and then 7 involves this, which is ideal. I'm gonna float the mana. I think it's worth. Fine. A pirate.
You kill all
That is. Huh. I think those are probably the best shots for the opponent, but I think it's okay. Pretty good.
The demon seed grows in power.
But I think this is better right now. Pirate Warrior trading? Yeah, it plays a little bit differently now. I mean, face always trades in Pirate Warrior. If minions go face, face goes minions. That's always been how Pirate Warrior works. But, like, now that they have inevitability with the Rokara, they can afford to give away more damage in the early game to pave the way for the Rokara turns.
Past the pirate's code.
Nice.
Cower before me. More souls for the seed.
Let's think about this for a minute. Yeah, I think I want more big taunt men. But I also think I want to greet it for next turn with the Death's Head. Okay. That works too, I suppose.
Rexar versus Garrosh.
Victory or death by fang and claw. Greetings. My eyes are upon
Opponent clearly cheating and clipping animations. They were able to greet me before I was. Time to start Reddit threads. I can't leave a cannon on the board.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
I think egg is my best hit off of this.
Pirates away! Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Could you have offered me an egg in this trying time? It's probably game losing. This would have been the safer line, but I don't think I win. That requires me to save for the, let's go here and here. I was considering using this to get this back and just take another minion off board, but I think it's better with the Burning Blade. Could also just consider playing the Rat King next turn if I hit like a Play Dead in particular.
blood and plunder. Glory! I'm here for the gold.
Jeez. We're looking mighty dead here, aren't we?
The demon seed grows in power.
Job's done.
You'll never get the demon seed. Avast, matey!
The Juggernaut is under my command!
It's the only play I can make that maybe keeps me alive. not that often. Dead. Not technically alive. Technically alive. They could miss the ogre swing. Oh, and I get the healing too.
That was an error.
Oh, fantastic. Oh god. Always Gorehowl.
Good tickets.
Well fought. I concede.
Rexa versus Rexa.
This is not a great matchup most of the time.
Let the hunt begin. By fang and claw.
Decent opener at least. I think I just have to take it. I would rather have a... Well, that works. I was gonna say Terror Scale, but Terran's pretty good too.
None will survive.
I think I want to start by applying pressure and then finish with healing. I can find the Death's Head. Lilith, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate that. Next turn, this seems fine into Lion. I don't know if they want to kill that, but sure. The tracking before the Tavish. I mean, it gives me less value, but it like slows the opponent down quite a lot, so good job. No, don't remove my minion. Kind of an unfortunate hit. I was looking for a broom there to clear them both. Probably good though. make us... Oh my god. You gonna have any damage left, friend? Alright, yep.
You'll need to run faster than that.
Three cards. I don't think I get there, unfortunately.
Everything looks up to code.
Maybe? Bonkus? Oh. That's bad. I mean, any spell still kills me, unfortunately. Looks like the leftmost card might be Baku, but it doesn't matter because there's no card that doesn't kill me from here. Opponent certainly tried to give us a chance to win there. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there. Had some fun today. Exodia Paladin actually did a lot better than expected. Lieutenant Eddie, thank you for the raid. I guess I have to go at least one more. I was just about to wrap things up, but thank you so much for that raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're doing well. We are playing a little bit of Rat King in Wild. Earlier, I had a board full of 6 Rat Kings, and they chained infinitely until my opponent got lucky and killed me.
Let the hunt begin by fang and claw.
But we're essentially trying to see how many Rat Kings we can summon while not losing to the good decks in the format. No worries, Eddie. Thank you again for that raid. Hope you had a good stream.
None will survive.
Alright, this is not a great matchup, unfortunately. I've got a decent hand. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? Okay, this opponent actually figured out how to point things at our face, so that gives them a massive, massive edge over our last opponent, who did not know how to point things face. Alright, next turn we just go here. And we get 2 4/4s on turn 4, which is unfortunately a little bit slow.
I wonder.
I can use the Devouring Swarm on the Burning Blade if those stay on the board. The problem is that, first of all, my blade is burning, which I should probably get checked out. Second of all, the opponent's going to kill us with those minions before then. Well, maybe not. I don't want to get hit by a skill command, so I'm just going to hope that they hit another minion soon. Look at this beautiful symmetry. They're going to kill one, it better be this one. Otherwise we riot. Good. Well, I did play around the skill command, and he certainly sent 3 damage to my minion. How did the Uther Pally deck do? Surprisingly well. I won a lot of games with it, and I was expecting to tank my rank hard with that, and that was the one that won today. Can't get greedy here.
Job's done. You'll never get the demon seed.
I love Devouring Swarm. Me too. It's a fun card. I've never been unhappy about playing it in a deck or on a turn. Probably kill that while I can, right?
Cower before me.
Otherwise they get 7 to face pretty easily. Need to start finding the Death's Head or applying pressure to the opponent's face. I think they just can probably kill me here with this hand, right? They have a secret. Yikes. Well, that's a gift. We're just dead, right? Like, there's no way they don't kill me from here. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see if we can get one more fun match, right? It doesn't really count when the opponent just, like, gets a free win off of us.
Rexa versus Anhilda. Arise and carry out our lady's will.
By fang and claw.
Let's keep these two together. Coin this. If I can kill it off, that'd be neat. No, it's gonna be hard to kill it off. Okay, we've got a curve. Could be worth something. Room seems good with coin. Hey, Corbeck.
Someone's gotta lead the charge. Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Might be able to get a proc on that next turn with the, I need them to have something with 2 attack, though. If they can attack into this, then attack into our Death's Head, then we can coin the broom to finish off the rest of the board.
Who goes there?
Fortunately, that doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. That is, though. Is the Roffle Clips run by you? Yes, that is something that I just started recently. That actually seems like a good reason to hold the swarm as well, right? Both that, and then I get this on turn 5. It's unlikely, in fact, probably impossible that this gets value next turn. The hero you're playing called Rexar? I don't know what specific version of Rexar it is. Oh!
A regrettable mistake.
Did not mean to do that. Who needs turn 4? Cowards, that's who. It actually isn't the end of the world. Next turn's still looking pretty good.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command! Pirates away!
Jeez.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
The demon seed grows in power. You'll never get the demon seed.
I think I'm gonna hold this. Because if the cannon shots kill this, I get the 5/8 anyway, right? This gives me the opportunity if the cannon shots miss. They didn't. Okay, never mind then.
Glory! I'm here for the gold. Gotta get through me. Load it up.
Silver Raven. Thank you so much for the $100 tip. That's incredibly generous of you. For all the free daily YouTube you provide and for showing it's okay to only hit Diamond 5. Wow. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to my deck for providing this fantastic top deck.
The demon seed grows in power.
So thanks again to Silver Raven.
You'll never get the demon seed.
This time it's a little bit more tempting because I can bash that in, right?
Quickly.
Wild esports were available, would you go for it? Probably not anymore, no. I stopped enjoying playing Hearthstone competitively. I used to. But it made the game less fun for me.
Worthy
In a box? Pirate stuff. In a box? Pirate stuff.
Gotta get through
How many cargo guards have they played this game?
Cower before me.
Seems like another good draw for me. Oof! God! I have 3 minions on the board. What's wrong with you? Juggernaut knows the place. They have to take 15 if they... Oh. Wait, what? Did that help? They're just gonna leave this? I'm fine with that. copy the cube Deathrattle. Jeez.
Cower before me.
1, 5. So got the 4, 5.
The demon seed grows in power.
As long as I don't get double hits here, I should be. Oh my god. Stupid gore hell.
Trust the pirate's code. Fly, Polly.
Wait, do I still not have enough board space here?
Cower before me. Morsels from the sea. Cower before me.
What could go wrong with more rats?
Iron.
Haha! This is where I want to leave the board in case the cube breaks, which is becoming inevitable, right? Did they really need a bulwark here? I mean, I suppose they did. Oh, we should have gotten rat lethal. I feel like whatever this giant demon is probably did a lot of damage as well. Alright, that's a fun one to end on. I think I'm going to call it there. I will not be back tomorrow, but I will be back on Thursday. At least I anticipate being back on Thursday. You're welcome to join the Discord for all related updates. See who is streaming. Looks like Hobbs is the only one playing Wild right now, so let's send you back over there. And you can hang out with him for a bit. Thanks again to Eddie for the raid earlier. And I will see you all in a couple days.